Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Power Gifting community. Welcome to our strategy session for the third week of February. Bernard and I welcome you. Thank you for coming in, Aaron and Sahal, and those who will be watching the recording. Let's first take a look at our strategy document, if you want to say, that we wish to follow over the next 6 months. And it's really about transforming our way of being involved with this great community that is here for the long haul. So I'll have you click through the video there, please, Bernard. Bernard, can you play the video, please?
The video or the slide?
The slide.
Am I not sharing?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You're sharing, but it's not moving. It's on page 1. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
And if you could be so kind to walk through the slides.
Okay, so basically we're a group of people that come together and we want to make a difference in a lot of people's minds, all like-minded people. Okay, we help each other get through financial relief. It was launched December 2022, and with respect, honesty, integrity, and transparency. We dedicate to lead the way by educating, inspiring, and providing a sustainable source of income. Okay, we have our normal disclaimer. Okay, okay, so everyone here is a member. How much of it you want to go through, Sandra?
Basically, it's about reminding us what we have as members, why we joined.
Okay, yeah.
That it's really for groups, it's for individuals, it's for those who are trying to raise funds for organizations. It's even an amazing employee benefit if employers wanted to take this on as a gift to each of their employees. So it's just a reminder, this page, of the capacity that we have with this this platform of Power Gifting. And we all have big goals and dreams. We need extra income to do those. But one thing about Power Gifting is that it's not a financial risk. We're not stretching ourselves to be involved in this community in any way beyond our $8 means. That may seem topsy-turvy and when you're speaking to someone new, but really that is our investment, $8. And we offset the long-term income that's going to be coming from Power Gifting as we work this as a community to offset inflation and the very high cost of living that is present in most of our countries these days. Next slide, please, Bernard. If you can take that on.
Okay, so our things is to connect with like-minded people, build great relations. We also learn amazing skills with this and financial models. And what I found with so many people are very lonely. They've got inner peace, they've got joy, inspiration, and they made some friends, which to me is one of the nicest things about it. Okay, so our solution for everyone, I mean, so many people, they say, oh, but it looks so complicated. They literally just register for a free account, make sure they've got their crypto wallet ready, and it will take like a couple of minutes and they'll be part of it. And as I said, it's low entry, So I talk to a lot of people and I say, it's $8, cost of a cup of coffee and a muffin. People don't blink about having 1, 2, 3, 10 cups of coffee and a muffin in a day. When it comes to something like this, sometimes yes, but what this, what if that? I say, just do it. Also, I look at this, you can create multiple incomes. So I've got different profiles for each of my grandchildren. I've got 10 grandchildren. I've got one for each of them. So when they go to university, eventually one day they want to buy a house, buy a car, this will be able to offer them the chance of that without their parents having to fork it out for their money. And then also, once you receive, you keep a portion of it and you put quite a bit, small amount back into the system, and it just helps with the ongoing flow.
Let's stay at this slide now, Bernard. Let's stay at this slide. And I'd like to talk into something that's been heavy on my heart this last week for us to consider, and it's belief. We have heard the presentation. We're in power gifting. We've worked the system either to phase 1, we maybe have gone to phase 2. But we're at a place now where our belief is either strong or it's not at all. And I basically want to just call the elephant in the room and for us to ponder what power gifting actually is, what's in our possession right now, and ask the question to ourselves, do we believe in it? Do we believe in this solution? Just take a moment and answer that in your own, write it down, just answer it silently. And no matter what the answer is, I would like us to work together to get it that there is a strong belief, that we are committed, and that we're not just out there on an island begrudging this system that is not going the way that we would like it to. So this session today is digging a little deeper into what can we honestly say in our own words, in our own terms, of our belief of power gifting. And personally, I'd like to see 3 attributes or 3 beliefs that you have of the system and write them down. Take the time to do that now. 3 words, whatever that comes to mind for you from the time that you joined, that really resonates with you. You know for certain that you've experienced this. You have a belief in it. You have a belief in power gifting because of these 3 things. You've experienced it. Let's just take a minute to do that.
You're early. Finishing. No. There's still 10 minutes.
So once you've had those three descriptions, if you want to say, meaningful words when you think of power gifting, I'd like to take it another step further. You have a personal testimony with these 3 words for which you can now go naturally and authentically to share it out to another person. You can put one of those or all 3 of these words into a message. You can have maybe a conversation with a friend, and you basically are just saying, I'm involved in something that's very interesting to me, or I found it empowering, or I've met a great community, and I would love for you to hear more about it. Can I send you an intro video? Are you interested in hearing more? Or I would love to do this with you. I'm going to send you a video today. I'd like you to watch it, and please get back to me. So I'd like to go around the table. It's just a few of us. Does that resonate with you to identify 3 very key things that identifies your belief in power gifting, the system? Please give me your feedback. We're here together. So how is that for you to think about your belief?
Yeah, so my belief is that basically, I mean, the money that we actually put in, we actually paying the next person. Nobody actually owns. It doesn't go into a blockchain or anything like that. That's the most important thing, because you find that there's platforms out there that you pay into a center, one place, and somewhere down the line, they disappear and all this lot, and there's a risk of losing money. In this project here, you'll find that you actually paying the next person to move forward or move yourself forward, and nobody actually is holding on to your money. That's one thing. And the other thing is, I find it's a community thing that we have to work together, right, to move forward.
Yes.
Right. That's another thing. That's the main thing. And beside, it's only $8 to start off with. Just think about the rewards that you will get. I mean, on the long term, not short term, on the long term, because this is, something that is not going to happen overnight. Obviously, it's got to take time. Yeah, that's me.
Excellent. Thank you, Sahal. So what Sahal has laid out is very distinct truths, really, about what we have. And those are his beliefs that he's able to strongly stand by. And so what I wanted to do here today was for us to be able to craft our messages, have conversations around our belief, our personal belief, not about something we may have heard, but what we truly have experienced. Anything to add to that, Bernard?
I think
Or Arnett? Sure.
I will add one more. It's been very made very clear that it is a medium to long-term project, okay, which adds stability. Sorry, let me reword that, okay? Because a lot of the platforms that we've seen that you put money into disappear within a very short time. It's like Sahal said, I like the idea of being paid peer-to-peer or getting gifts peer-to-peer. Let me correct my wording, okay? Because the personal experience has been that if you put it onto a site, bye-bye, you don't hardly ever see it again, unless you're very quick to get your money in and out. That's it. Right?
Good, thank you. Thank you. So, Bernard, maybe you can take us a little bit further along in how we would craft a message, maybe a text message to someone. That's how we would take those 3 beliefs of ours and invite someone to watch either a video or attend a presentation live.
Yeah, I find the video is probably the best thing. As I said, I mean, my one, which I've been using for a long time, probably about almost a year now. But I say to them, I'm practicing this video. Can you please give me feedback? I mean, some of the feedback I've had was actually terrible. And they've sort of, I mean, especially my older son, I mean, he does presentation and he ripped it to shreds. And it was fantastic. And the thing is, after watching it, he decided he's going to join as well. And most people, especially if you say to them, sorry.
My question to you is, what would you say in the words for somebody who is not presenting?
Yeah. Okay. So now for other people, the best way, a friend of mine is practicing these presentations. You obviously, so you always build the other person up. So you obviously understand all these things. I don't really understand it. Can you please give me some feedback on it? You might say that you've just joined this thing. You're still understanding how it works. can they give you feedback on it, their opinion? And that to me is probably one of the best ways for me.
Because at this stage, we all need to be sending out invitations to watch the presentation.
Correct.
If we're not doing that a couple, 3 times a week,
Mhm.
we're not going to get our 1 person a month. So engaging and speaking about
Sandra,
something that
can
you
I-
have on your hand. Sorry?
Okay, can I just come in here? I must have done about 5 or 6 different conversations with different people. Okay, a lot of them were from Uganda, that sort of area. Okay, and they are all looking for funding. My wording to them was, yes, I understand you need immediate funding. Okay, but there is money out there, but people are getting more and more reluctant to hand it out because they're not getting anything back for it. They don't see the result. What if we can show you a way for the medium and long term? Already within half an hour, I got feedback from one person. Please send me the video. I want to have a look at it. Okay. I've actually had 2 people today that have asked me to see the video, the latest video. So yeah, I've left them for today. I will get in contact with them. I have to still get back to my 3rd person from last week or the week before to see if I can get him on to join the website, with the website being up now. Are we still there, Sandra?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm going to now need to pass the baton over to Bernard. I've got to go into a house. I'm very sorry. I'm doing 2 things at once. But I want to just stay on this topic
No
of
problem.
belief. Please, thank you.
Okay, so basically, I look with myself here with belief. I mean, I've seen the way the system works. Every second person still comes to me, oh, but it's taking so long. I said, it might take a bit of time, but it's going to happen. Would you rather have something which everyone says is so quick? I mean, we've all been part of these platforms that have been quick, fast money. And as quickly as they come, they go, we've lost money. So I would rather get involved with something like this that's much more stable. And it's only $8. I mean, everyone can afford $8. And people don't blink about spending $8 in the shop for whatever. And it's here to stay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. It is here to stay. And yet when people don't see momentum and don't see activity on a regular basis, there becomes anxiety and worry, and they doubt. You know, it's human nature. And what I
To me-
want in our, and that's where it comes down to the belief. If your belief is strong, you will weather this, and we will weather it together. We are pioneers. Gifting economy is a new way of doing business, a new way of basically supporting ourselves and others. And I think we should be proud of that we've stepped forward into something that's very new.
Yeah. The thing is, when we look at it, especially when we come to the leaping to phase 2, I mean, that's 25 new people generally that will be coming in. And when we come to the leaping to phase 3, that's going to be 650 people on phase 1. What's it, 25 times 25 on phase 2? So we're going to get loads of people on phase 1, 25 people on phase 2, and then that'll be just for one person moving on to phase 3. So once people start joining up with this, it's going to snowball.
And it just takes a few.
Yeah,
It takes a few initially, and we've got to be very diligent over these next few months to be consistent. And I don't know, we're about 1,000 in our community. Is that approximately? Or is there more than that, Bernard?
I think we're on about 2,000 now. I might be
2,000?
wrong. I'm almost sure of it, yeah.
But could you imagine 100 to 200 of us doing one person a day? Or not
Oh,
one
it could be
person a day,
amazing.
one person a month. It would be amazing. And so my question is, what's stopping us? Is it belief?
Definitely.
Is it discouragement? Is it something else that's in the way? And if it is, please reach out. Please reach out to myself, to Bernard, to another member, and let's get through what may be blocking your ability to share authentically to another, and inviting them to come and enrich their lives with power gifting. A gifting economy that is here for the long term, just like Arnett said. So that's really what I wanted to bring forth today, was contemplate those 3 beliefs, hold on to them, and craft your messages consistently. Because we're meeting people all the time that are in need, one way or another. And when we have that one person who says yes, and introduce us, introduce them to another member fairly soon. Let them believe that there really truly is a community at hand. And that other community member, or Bernard and I with you, we can get them started on crypto if they don't know, and we begin the journey together. So in my mind, belief is first.
Yep.
Any questions?
Mhm.
My next question then for yourself, is there something you're stumbling on, that you're stuck on, or you're feeling badly about, or you're confused with? That's why we're here. Please bring it forward as your question or your concern or your understanding will benefit many. Well, anything else to add, Bernard?
No?
So
I just think we need
let's
to
get going,
start.
gang.
We
Yeah,
just need
let's
to
just
keep inviting people.
invite, yeah. And you may say, well, I've already invited my 2, or I've already got my account set. I just want to receive. That's fine. But imagine if we all said that, this time next year, we'll be in the same place.
Would you, Sandra,
Yes,
excuse me. Is there a nice short presentation that which is available, which you can actually send to friends and family and all this lot?
a short
Tim
one.
is busy working on it.
Mhm.
Hmm?
Tim is working on that at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, not in too much in depth, but just to give an idea, if you have to um, present it to your friends or family, just to tell them, like you said, Bernard, can you have a look at this? I joined this, and I need your feedback on it, and that sort of
Yeah.
thing, and just a nice short version that you can send to friends and family, and whoever you need to, and to trying to invite them onto these Zoom meetings.
Yeah,
You know?
Tim he's busy working on that. I'm also going to try and make 1 or 2 and
Okay,
see how they go.
all right.
That's
I think
awesome.
that'd be, yeah.
Yeah, that's an excellent suggestion and it's in the works, Sahal.
Okay, now I think that'd be instead of like explaining to people how it all works, and at the end of the day, nice presentation, professionally done. We can send this out to friends and family and get feedback, and like you said, you don't want them to join. Just give me some feedback on it, what you think of it. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Tremendous. Excellent.
Like you
We
said,
really
Sandra,
look forward to that.
like you said, if everyone sat down with the twos or 10 people behind them and think that we're just waiting to be gifted, I don't think it's going to happen. The only way it's going to happen is as the people come in, right? And as the people come in, they will push us even like quicker to our goals as well.
Oh,
And
it sure will. Yeah.
yeah. And like you said, I mean, 1 person a month is nothing big, really, is it? At the end of the day. And if everyone does that, 1 person a month, then you imagine if you had this 2,000 people already in the group, how many would that be? Not on the following month, and
We can do it. I know we can. We just have to be beginning. And the update from Dr. C was that the website is near to be ready.
Yeah.
Have you logged in today, Bernard?
I was not ready. I've got
Not
3
ready.
people that want to register and they're on hold.
Yeah, that's right. And we just continue to have them on hold
Yeah.
until it's ready. Doesn't stop us from going on and getting them educated about it. Awesome.
I mean, in the current situation, obviously, when we had that leap over, right? There was a lot of people getting, gifted and this and that, and there was a lot of things happening. All of a sudden, it's like sort of quieting down, right? Until the next phase of whatever. But currently, I mean, there must be people who still, from the 2,000 people, there must be people still joining and being gifted at the same time. Which we are we aware of this, or do we hear about these or not?
Now the opposite, I mean, I look until the website was down now. We were having a fair amount of people joining still.
Yeah. But I mean, the gifting, I mean, and all this lot is obviously it's been done yet.
Yeah.
On the regular. All right.
Well, the thing is to remember, every time someone comes in
Yeah.
at $8, they're gifting someone at $8.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sure.
when they receive their 3, they then give someone at $16. They receive their 9, they give someone at $32.
Okay.
So that's constantly happening.
Okay, that's fine.
But obviously, once we start bringing bigger numbers in, you see it much bigger scale.
Okay, no worries. Fine.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah, we just had coffee while you were gone.
Am I missing? Am I missing something? Because maybe I am. Because you can see the website, but it just says registrations only.
Yes, it's not ready to launch.
Am I correct?
That's just a landing page at the moment.
Okay, so you can't do.
No, you can't do anything with it yet.
Yeah, I did see it because previously you didn't even see the landing page.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we need to, obviously not for this session, but the main session that we need to start hyping, maybe not the right word hyping, but stepping up our communications in terms of that everything is back, it's up and running, that we messages whatever way we can. I think another point, one of the big things that I had difficulty with was obviously communicating to the people in the right way. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, because I think that everybody has the fear that they are not talking in the right manner, not understanding that this is a long-term process, okay? That people get the wrong impression. It's not easy to put it in, like Sandra said, in a very short description. And I think, Coach, you also made it clear the way you've actually used the reverse psychology,
yeah,
which I think is a very, very excellent tactic. Because, yeah, I had one person say, "I'll be careful of these sites that go away." I said, "Hey, this is not what you think it is." Okay, I'm still waiting for him to come back to me on that as well. So I've had a busy day today, a good day in terms
Awesome.
of putting the message out. It's now waiting for the feedback. No? But I see here on my screen, it just keeps on telling me internet connection unstable. So I don't know if it's at the place I am at or.
We hear you fine, Aaron.
I beg your pardon, Sandra?
We hear you fine.
Okay.
No, definitely. And
no.
anyone who wishes to maybe write a message and they are not quite sure if that's going to be received well, send Bernard and I a telegram message and say, this is what I'm planning on sending out to a friend or a colleague. What do you think? Yeah, get some feedback and and then you're on your way, you know.
and sometimes I can also just give you different wordings to use that I've tried that work.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're here for you. We're here together. Thank you. Thank you for this day and this time that you spend with us on Tuesdays.
Pleasure.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you.
And it's so funny today. I'm at one of my clients' houses. They said, my son's arriving in 40 minutes. Will you still be here? I said, well, I've got to Zoom in 10 minutes. If I can use the office upstairs, I will be here when he arrives. I said, no problem, help yourself. So one of my clients' offices.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Thank you for everyone.
Okay, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Have a good
Sandra,
week. Yes.
Sandra, I've
you.
just got an idea with you with the Ugandan people. Okay, I don't know if I can share it here.
Yeah.
Oh, please do. Please do.
I think that you have 2 people that you're working on. I've got 2 or 3 working on. What happens if we try and start building them as a community, saying to them, hey, we know this one, we know that one. They're all doing similar projects, you know, looking after orphans and feeding schemes and things like that. That we actually have a joint sort of session with them to find out how we can help them, or how we can present power gifting to them and spread it out to their community.
I'd be more than happy to set a session for that. Absolutely. Yeah, we can open up this room, invite them, set it, message me on Telegram. Let's set a day and a time. Early morning for me in Canada is a good time for them in the evening.
Okay.
And I know that the feedback I've had is their belief. They believe that it's not going to give them anything. It's just going to go away. And $8 to them is a lot. But as I had said to them, bring 2 sisters or a brother and a sister or a mom and a dad, $4 each. Get one account.
Yeah. Well,
however many people it takes to get the $8, just make one account, one leader with a phone. And we teach that leader how to have their Binance. And what we need from them is a belief that they're willing to grow a community within their own church, their own neighborhood, their own farmer network. And when they bring the people, we have a system and we have a way.
Well, I think it will be more powerful if we have a group of people together. That's my personal view now. Because you're trying to work on one-on-one, yes, we're only trying to bring one in. But if, like you said, they have the belief, as soon as you've got two that have the belief, I'm sure the rest will follow suit. You know,
Well, I know in
have-
Uganda, the leaders will need to receive in order for them to believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I understand that,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, it would be better if we do it in numbers, okay? Because obviously,
Right.
the more people we can get and the more registration we can get, they can start seeing what's happening. Yeah,
Yeah, let's do it, Arnd. Yeah, let's set
Okay.
it up. Perfect.
all right. I'll see what the feedback is from those others. I'm not gonna promise anything for this week. Because you
No.
know, people can be very, very slow, but at least we make a 1% headway every day.
That's right. Well, message me a day and a time. Let's set the meeting date and then we both can go out and invite.
Let's see, yeah, let's see if we can coordinate your people and what I've got together, that they can also maybe talk the same language. Yeah?
Definitely.
Exactly. Bring them on. And I'm fine any day of 6:30 a.m.
Mhm.
Pacific time. And-
Well, we're.
It's 5 hours, 6 hours difference, Sandra.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I think it's 5 p.m. their time.
I'm just actually having a look there. I've got a nice little table map.
But you and I
that-
can talk about this, Aaron, online. We can talk about this off this call
Yeah,
and
it's-
we'll set it.
okay, because I see if you're saying 6 o'clock, it should be 2 o'clock in the afternoon here.
6:30
okay.
a.m. is fine for me.
Yeah, okay, that's, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, everyone. I'm going to have to say goodbye and
Yes.
let's
Thank you.
keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Do not give up.
Definitely.
Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. You keep
Bye-bye.
All right,
chatting.
thank you. Good night.
Yeah, all right, good night.